Paracosmos. There you are. Hi. There she is. See? Three different times.
Yeah.
Same thing with everybody else when they show up. Oh man, okay. I'm here. Alright. Hi.
Hi,
She said
Leanna.
yeah, I see you three different times before you say hi. It tells me that you're here. But it's weird. It's whatever now. Okay. What does the calendar say?
The 24th?
The calendar says June.
Yeah.
The calendar says June.
Yeah. It's still June.
Yeah. But the wrestling calendar says we're heading into one of those weekends where you're going to need multiple screens, multiple group chats, and probably a notebook just to keep track of everything happening. Because when wrestling gets busy, it gets really busy. Um, Back in the 90s, you spend all week waiting for Saturday or Sunday. You watch the hype packages, read the magazines, argue with your friends about who was winning, and by the time the event finally arrived, it felt like the biggest thing in the world. Some things never change. Welcome back to my third place. Not home, not work, but the familiar in between where nostalgia, pop culture, gaming, and wrestling chaos all collide. What we do on this show, what we like to do on this show, is reminisce about everything from the 80s, 90s, and early to 2000s, the early noughties, the early noughts, from movies, TV shows, comics, pro wrestling, our hobbies, which include and not limited to Pokemon, Marvel Rivals gaming, collecting physical media, TikToking, and internet culture. Each week, the community joins us through the live chat on TikTok or YouTube for pod deck questions, debates, top five lists, games, and deep dives, including our ongoing journey through reading Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's less like a formal podcast and more like pulling up a chair in a room full of your friends and sharing stories, laughing and remembering the things that made us who we are. Welcome to your third place. This is episode 304, and we're sitting in the co-host chair tonight. It's Menace. Hey Menace.
Hi.
Hi. Two old heads on the porch. She loves when I say that. She's a old head. She's a old head. She's an old head. One giant wrestling weekend ahead of us, and plenty to talk about because this weekend features not one, but two major WWE events. First up is Night of Champions, taking place Saturday, June 27th from Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The event will feature the finals of both King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring tournaments, championship matches, major storyline developments, and another chapter in WWE's growing international presence. We're breaking down the entire card, making our predictions, discussing possible surprises, and trying to figure out who leaves Saudi Arabia wearing crowns and championship gold. Then the action shifts to Sunday for NXT Great American Bash, coming from the WWE Performance Center. NXT has quietly become one of the most exciting brands of wrestling. The Great American Bash has a history of delivering matches that people end up talking about for weeks afterward. We'll be making our predictions there too and discussing which stars could be one breaking out could which rising stars could be one breakout performance away from becoming the next big thing. And because this is one of the busiest wrestling weekends of the summer, we'll also talk about the interesting battle. Jesus. No, we're not talking about that. Because this is one of the busiest wrestling weekends of the summer, we'll tell you right now what's also happening. Great American Bash is going head to head with AEW Forbidden Door. There's also TNA Wrestling. I forgot which one's out. What is it? June, July, June? I forgot which one's out. But it's one of those weekends where wrestling fans have a buffet of options. But wrestling isn't the only thing happening on the porch tonight. We'll also be checking in on the 2026 World Cup. The standings continue to evolve, the surprises continue to happen, and our teams continue to keep us emotionally invested. We'll take a look at how Mexico, USA, Brazil, Norway, Argentina, and Portugal are doing, who's positioning themselves for a deep tournament run, and which teams may already be feeling some pressure. Greg, 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 Greg's
Hi,
in the
Greg.
chat. Greg, Greg. And depending on where you're listening, we may even have the result of Mexico versus Czechia match that's happening as we're recording. Yeah, I'm going back and forth on that. Did Mexico get the result they needed? Did the standing shift? Did somebody score a world class goal? Or did somebody spend half the match rolling around the grass, hoping the referee would buy it? Yeah, it's him, he says. We'll find out together. So, whether you're here for wrestling, soccer, nostalgia, or just another night hanging out on the porch, pull up a chair. Because tonight we're making predictions, debating outcomes, watching scoreboards, and getting ready for one of the busiest weekends of the summer. This is episode 304 of the Improv Podcast. Let's get into it. How are we tonight? How you doing?
Doing good.
Doing good? How's
Yeah,
your week?
it's been pretty good. Yeah.
Good.
I recorded some videos today.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Had fun.
that, that's good. That's good. Got some on this day videos that I just posted. It's like, yeah, here you
Mhm.
go. I did the video yesterday of Sunday afternoon songs
Mhm.
playlist, and I'm gonna add yours. I'm gonna add whoever else is putting up there. It was just a thing I did last night, and I was just like, oh, that's cool. Like, let me post this into a video, and I only got 3 responses. It's fine, whatever. I'll keep adding more. It's okay. Also got this thing right here.
Oh,
It's the orange envelope. Everybody,
you haven't got one of those in a while, or at least
no,
I haven't seen. Oh.
not in like a month. I think month and a half now.
Mhm. Is he supposed to send something every month, or is it
Yeah, every
every two
month.
months? Or
Every month.
Mm.
I think I got it last May. Yeah, he's probably sending out doubles for now on. Authentic '90s trading card Toy Story thing,
Mm. That's pretty cool.
right? What else? Ooh, a wristband. Nick Kid, Nickelodeon Kid.
Ah.
Wear it right now. It doesn't even fit. Never mind.
Oh.
Never mind. Uh, bring in the dancing lobster sticker, which I'll probably put in there. Oh, here's the card that he was talking about.
Oh
Toy Story
wow.
card. Authentic Toy
Crazy.
Story. That was falling with style. Uno, Super Mario Uno,
Nice.
with Wario in the back. What's this color block sticker for the summer?
Mm.
All right. Ooh, you're warmly invited to the wedding of Topanga Lawrence and Corey Matthews. 3 p.m. 3 p.m. 5th November 1999, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. How'd it go? Leon says they watched Story 1 and 2 today.
Oh.
Reception to follow at Matthews and Son. We can't wait to celebrate our big day with you. Best man is complicated. Guest of honor, Mr. George Feeney. Feeney! First Dance, Shallow Boy by Karina Collins. Never heard of it. Oh, I know who that is. It's the girl that turns into what's her face? On the brother. The one that's like you, I don't know.
Oh. Alanis Morissette?
Yeah, the one that turns into Alanis. The one they were making fun of Alanis Morissette for.
Oh, okay.
Shallow Boy. Master of Ceremony, Stuart Minkus, aka DJ Minky. With love, Corey and Topanga. So yeah, this is so cool. It's there, but it's like yeah, it's fun. Obviously, you got the pamphlet, which I'm not gonna read. I'll probably read on Saturday, and then Retro Word Search '90s Movie Edition, and you have like 20 movies here. And here's what it looks like. The answers are
Oh,
in the answers are in
fun.
the and that's it. That's all I got this week, huh? Well, I guess. I mean, Better than getting a Joy Fatone picture. You know, everybody knew. Everybody knows. They all knew. They all saw it last month. The Joy Fatone picture. It's. I think I threw it away or it's up there somewhere. Prefer. I would have preferred a Lance Bass picture because, like, at least he's around and on freaking TikTok and everything. We know he's
Mm.
around and stuff. Mexico is 1-0. They just scored a goal. Yay. Go Mexico. All right. We're done with that. Let's move along. Let's move along. World Cup update. Now, before we get back into the standings, I want to do another quick World Cup 101 segment for anyone listening who doesn't normally watch soccer. Maybe you're here because you're rooting for a country. Maybe your friends are talking about it, or maybe you're like I was as a kid, and maybe you are like I was as a kid, and you're hearing a bunch of people screaming "Goal!" and wondering what the excitement is all about. So let's talk about a few things you'll see during the World Cup every match. Um, Yellow and red cards. What are these yellow and red cards? Think of cards as soccer's version of penalties. If a player
Mhm.
commits a foul that's considered reckless, unsportsmanlike, or dangerous, the referee can issue a yellow card. A yellow card is basically a warning. It's the referee saying, hey, knock it off. You're getting
Mhm.
close to crossing the line. Now, if a player gets two yellow cards in the same game, those combine into a red card. A red card can also be given immediately for something really serious like violent conduct, fighting, or intentionally stopping an obvious scoring opportunity, or just arguing with the ref. That usually happens sometimes. So here's the important part. When a player gets a red card, they're ejected from the game immediately. No substitutes, no replacements. Their team has to play with one fewer player for the rest of the match. Imagine an NFL team having to play with only 10 players on the field for the rest of the game. That's how big of a disadvantage it can be. That's why you'll see sometimes entire matches change because of one bad tackle or one moment where a player loses their cool. Um, Now let's address the thing every non-soccer fan asks. Hey, why are they always rolling around the ground so much? Sometimes players are legitimately hurt. Other times they're trying to sell the foul to the referee. Here's our take. Think of it like a wrestling selling like a wrestler. Think of it as a wrestler selling a move. Sometimes it's real. Sometimes they're adding a little extra drama, a little extra flavor, a little extra eh, in there. Yes, soccer fans argue about it constantly. Is it fake? Is it real? The same thing you argue about us about wrestling. Is it fake or is it real? We tell you it's real. They really hurt, but they're just gonna keep adding to it. There's like a telenovela up there.
Mhm. Very
They'll
dramatic.
they'll be very dramatic about it for like a whole 15, 20 minutes of it. Another thing new fans notice is that games can end 1-0, 2-1, or even tied at 0. Unlike basketball, where there are dozens of scores, goals in soccer are rare. The field is huge, the goal is heavily protected, and teams spend most of the game trying to create one perfect opportunity. That's why when someone finally scores, everybody loses their minds. One goal can completely change the outcome of a match. The lore of the goal chant. Goal! One of my favorite traditions in sports, the famous goal chant. If you grew up watching soccer on Spanish language television like I did, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Ya tú sabes. Ustedes ya saben lo que voy a decir yo. Right, Menace?
Yeah.
See,
See.
the most famous version comes from legendary broadcaster Andres Cantor. Whenever a goal was scored, whenever a goal was scored, Cantor would stretch the word out for what felt like forever. Goal! Golazo! And it became iconic. Kids would copy it. Families would copy it. I copied it. According to my mom, I said this before. I used to yell it around the house and even outside after goals were scored. The entire neighborhood heard me. The entire neighborhood knew I was listening or watching the freaking match go on because as soon as a goal was scored, I'd be like around the freaking entire, around my backyard, just my backyard, and then going back in. Be like, okay, I'm back in. So the reason announcers do it is because goals are rare. In some sports, scoring happens every few seconds. In soccer, you might wait 30, 40, or even 80 minutes for a goal, and it could end
Mhm.
with 1-0. So when it finally happens, the announcer celebrates with everyone watching. It's not just a call, it's a celebration. It's an emotion, it's relief, it's it's excitement. I was trying to do a Selena moment there, but stoy excited. And it's become one of the most recognizable sounds in all of sports. All right, the final thing casual fans should know is that the World Cup isn't like rooting for a city or a professional team. You're rooting for an entire country. Every goal means something to millions of people. Every victory becomes a national celebration. Every loss feels heartbreaking. That's why you'll see fans crying, hugging strangers, waving flags, singing songs, and sometimes shutting down entire city blocks after a win. It's 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 very like I've seen people cry when they lost, and I just be like, for a game, yes, for a game, because it was their country that lost, or it was their favorite team that lost. So for a few weeks, every 4 years, the whole world basically watching the same tournament together. And whether you've been following soccer your whole life or you've just been jumping in now, all you really need to do is pick a team, learn a few players, and when somebody scores, take a deep breath. Menace, ready? Stay with me. Yell. Go!
Go!
There you go. But the World Cup continues to bring some incredible moments, both and on and off the field. One of my favorite stories this week comes from Norway. Um, Jane told me about this earlier in the week. Goal, Leanna's saying in the chat. Norwegian fans completely took over Times Square in New York City, filling entire city blocks with chants, songs, and celebration. If you've seen the videos online, you've probably seen them doing the famous Viking style rowing chant together.
Mhm.
It's one of those moments that reminds you how passionate soccer fans can be and how the World Cup turns entire cities into giant watch parties. Um, I mentioned that I have like at least 6 teams in the well, the four. The 2 teams are Argentina and Portugal because they have those what are players in there that everybody's
Mhm.
watching. So I'm just like, all right, let's keep an eye on these two also.
Sure.
But my teams are those four. So I know one of them is not gonna make it. And I'm like, okay, this is why I have 14. And once we get to to the semifinals, and it's like become to where like I know my team's not gonna make it, I'm just gonna be like sad about it. So this is why I'm saying it now. It's a big emotional moment. Speaking of viral videos, though, TikTok has been full of Europeans experiencing America for the first time during the tournament. I've seen clips of visitors walking into American grocery stores and being completely shocked by how big everything is. Have you seen that? Have I sent it to you? You
Yeah.
seen it? Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, "Oh my god. It's so cute." Their
It's cute.
reaction, it's like, "Oh my gosh. Why is it like this?" Like, yeah. Well, I think the funniest is like when they're like the 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 buffet. No, it wasn't a buffet. It was the free refills for the
Yeah.
coffee. He was like, "I can have another one?" Or was it she? But I was like, "Oh, wow."
Mine is like I didn't have to. I had to ask Jane about it. It was like the girl taking out change to go to the bathroom. I'm like, are you serious?
Oh, yeah, I saw that one, yeah. I think
And
they do that in London too, and I think in
then
England, they do that too.
Lady Emma came into the chat, and I asked, But Jane, I asked Jane, it's like, "Hey, do
Yeah.
you have to pay?" It's like, "Yeah, in some places." I'm
Wow.
like, "Really? To use the bathroom?" I mean, that's crazy. I'm like, we go to a restaurant and they're like, "You have to buy something first." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Obviously, I'll
Yeah.
get I'll get a bag of chips or I'll take a drink after." But yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I'll buy a drink after that. It's
Yeah.
all good. But yeah, like um them measuring the food with their hands, going like this the entire time. Like, look how big it is. Look how big it is. Like, yikes, y'all never had that. Like, it was like waiting for someone to argue about pizza between Chicago and New York.
Mhm.
See what they have to say. There are also videos of American friends taking them out to dinner at places like Hooters, Twin Peaks, and also
Oh,
Schnucks,
yeah? Oh, okay. I'll have to
which
find
has
that one.
I'll send it to you, which has led to some pretty hilarious reactions. Apparently, culture shock works both ways. One of them was like, "Wait a minute, they're wearing that and they're serving
Yeah.
us? Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, may I come here all the time then? Like, yeah, if you want."
It's not a I saw one, it wasn't a, like, a soccer player, but it was this, foreign exchange student. He's from Italy, and his, um, family took him to Olive Garden, and he thought it was, like, the greatest thing ever. He ate literally, like, 5 courses plus dessert. So he had salad, he had, breadsticks, he had, like, the tour of Italy, he had, like, just a bunch of different dishes and dessert, and then it was like he he, like, passed out after dessert, and it's like, "We're coming tomorrow, right?"
Wow.
I'm like, "Oh, wow."
How much is
But
the bill?
they do that. They eat, multiple courses, and it takes, hours to have dinner, so,
Wow.
uh
That is hilarious. Um, on the field, Argentina has officially joined Germany, the United States, and Mexico in advancing to the round of 32, continuing what has already been an exciting tournament. We also have some history being made in the World Cup record books. Lionel Messi now sits atop the all-time Cup scoring list with 18 goals, while
Wow.
Cristiano Ronaldo is right behind him with 17. Before these two legends, the record belonged to Miroslav Klose, who finished his career with 16 World Cup goals and is now part of Germany's coaching staff.
Mm.
The only active player currently within striking distance of both Messi and Ronaldo is Kylian Mbappe, who sits at 16 World Cup goals and could make this race even more interesting before the tournament is over.
And where's he from?
Uh, Brazil,
Okay.
is he? That's that's how he was from.
Mhm. Mhm.
French, from France. He's from
Okay.
France.
Okay.
Um, what else? So yeah. As for today's action, we got two matches I'm keeping a close eye on. Brazil, who just beat Scotland earlier with 3-0.
Okay.
And currently happening right now, Mexico versus Czechia. And that is currently at 2-0. Let's go, Mexico.
All right.
Both games could have a major impact on the group standing, especially for two of the teams following throughout this tournament. By the time you're listening to this, we may already know who picked up three crucial points and who still has work to do heading into their final group matches. The World Cup is starting to heat up, and we're only getting started. All right, ready for Night of Champions? Ready for the predictions?
Yes.
All right. WWE United Champions 2026 kicks off on Saturday, June 27th, 2026 at 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central, 10 a.m. Pacific Time. Because the event takes place at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Our friends in Saudi Arabia, hello, how you guys doing? The broadcast will air as an early afternoon. afternoon show in the United States, obviously. Uh, Night of Champions, first few, well, King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. During the May 25th episode of Raw, the 25th King of the Ring and 4th Queen of the Ring tournaments were announced to begin on the June 1st episode, held across episodes of Raw and SmackDown. It was later confirmed that the 2026 finals would take place at Night of Champions, with the winner of each tournament receiving a match for a World Championship at SummerSlam. During the Clash and Daily post show on May 31st, the brackets for both tournaments were revealed, with first round matches consisting of fatal four-way matches, with the winners advancing to the semifinals, and then the winners of the semifinals advancing to the finals at Night of Champions. Despite holding Raw's Women's World Championship, Liv Morgan was entered the Queen of the Ring tournament, with her explaining that she wanted to win SmackDown's WWE's Women's Championship to become a double world champion. This confirmed that the winner would have a choice of which title to challenge for. Unlike the prior 2 years in which the winner faced the world champion for the brand, the semifinals of both tournaments took place on June 15th and June 19th episode of Raw and SmackDown. Obafemi, Jey Uso, Io Sky, and Morgan, all from Raw, advanced to the finals of King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. Um, so yeah, Jey Uso versus Obafemi. Let's really.
I think this is going to be a good match.
Okay. King of the Ring tournament final. I mean, yeet, right?
Well, what I thought would happen. This is what I'm thinking. I thought that they would have Oba lose, in the first
Same.
round,
Same.
so that he could fight Brock Lesnar in SummerSlam, for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So that still could happen, because after this week we have 6 weeks to SummerSlam.
Yeah, we do.
So
Okay.
they could do a build up so Jay could win, and then he said he's going for Cody. So
Jay's going for obviously.
yeah,
He's not gonna go for freaking.
yeah, can't fight Roman.
Can't fight Roman. Um, Liv Morgan versus Io Sky. Earlier in the week, like a few days ago, I think,
Mm-hmm.
Liv Morgan got injured. By a crossbody block from Soruka.
Really?
Yeah, that was the thing. They were in a house match too.
House. I was like, I don't remember seeing that, but
It was a house match.
oh, okay.
And that's why I was like, "Are you kidding me?" At a house show, and it was by Soruka. It was even worse from Soruka that injured her, and I'm like, "Damn it!" Just you can't catch a break. You're already injuring other people. You're injuring the top star of the freaking company.
This is the thing. They should have not had her fight at a house show. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
that's how they used to do it. If the champion was in a match, they didn't do nothing but talk, leading up to, like this week. All this week, all she should be doing was talking. Getting into a verbal spat. That's all she should have been doing. She shouldn't have been fighting, because she risks getting injured, or she risks injuring somebody. So, but she's a fighting champion, so.
Liv was still selling for Lyra, and thought they had another spot left. Saul thought it was her cue to come back to come break them up. Thankfully, Liv is seemingly okay, but even if she wasn't, there's no need to attack someone over what is ultimately an accident. Fans in attendance noted that Morgan was able to put weight on it afterward, and she obviously went on to finish the match. She also did not appear to be hindered by very much during her post-match celebration. It was her ankle, by the way. And she's not seriously injured. She's just it, something could have happened. All
Uh-huh.
right.
Well, all she has to do is, keep it wrapped and elevate it and ice it.
Exactly.
She should be okay by Saturday. Coming from somebody who has bad ankles,
Right. Yeah, yeah.
you
All
stay
right.
off of it.
So who wins here?
I say EO. I want EO to
Yeah.
win.
Yeah.
But the thing is, who does EO pick? Does she pick Rhea? Does she pick Liv?
Her best friend. Really?
You know what I
Rhea.
mean? So, so
She can pick,
if EO wins, she's got to fight Liv again. In
yeah,
6 weeks. So
she can pick both.
you're right. You're
She
right.
can pick both. She has because she beat Liv Morgan, so she has that. Like I already beat you.
Right.
I want the belt, but she can cash in on Rhea also.
Yeah, that is true.
So Io, who did we say the first one? Jay? You said Jay?
I said Jay so that Oba can fight and
Brock?
retire Brock Lesnar
Oh
at
God.
SummerSlam.
I'm gonna say Oba.
I mean, I know I'm probably wrong because, Oba he's a phenomenal athlete.
Yes.
And I was just looking at, the brackets from, starting it. And the only reason why it took 9 minutes for him to win was because they tried to take him out. So he went and rested, let everybody beat each other up, and then he finished him off.
Right.
But
Right.
the match with Dom only took 4 minutes. So, and that's because JD, interfered. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, that one I was like, this is a no contest. Oba's winning that one against Dom.
He is.
I'm like, even if the Judgment Day does come in, you know, anytime anybody tries to, I mean, literally, it took what, 4 F5s
Oh God. Yeah.
from Brock Lesnar for him to lose. So yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I say Jay's gonna win because Oba has to fight Brock. So
Okay. Jade over Oba. I
yeah,
say Oba.
yeah, and then
Next
I say
match.
Io.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints, United States Championship. On the May 22nd episode of SmackDown, United States Champion Trick Williams battled Carmelo Hayes. Ricky Saints, who lost to Hayes the previous week, got himself involved in the match to distract Hayes, causing Hayes to lose to Williams. Later that night, Carmelo attacked Saints backstage and told him to stay out of his business. A week later, Carmelo stated that he would take care of Ricky so he and Williams can have a fair match. But Trick claimed Carmelo was making excuses. Ricky Saints came out to state his intention to take out Carmelo and take the United States Championship. Then Carmelo and Ricky had a rematch that ended in a double countout. Another rematch between Ricky and Carmelo took place a week later, with Ricky emerging victoriously over Carmelo. On the June 19th episode, Ricky and Carmelo faced off once again, but for the right to challenge for the United States Championship. Ricky Saints came out victorious. Trick Williams defending the title against Ricky Saints, and that champion was made official. Oh goodness! Does Ricky Saints really need his belt? No,
Not yet.
not yet. I'm gonna say Trick.
Nope. I say Trick.
I say Trick. We whooping that Trick.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the freaking Saudi Arabia crowd to chant that.
I
Whoop
know.
that Trick. Whoop that Trick. Good job, guys. Good job.
Yeah. That's the most
Um,
English they know. That Trick.
I can't. So we said Trick Williams. Next match
Yeah.
in the card: Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker steel cage match. Finally, on April 2025th. Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Paul Heyman formed the line. And I'm not even gonna go through that. Hold on. Where are we? Backlash? Backlash.
Yeah.
We all know the history. We all know that. At Backlash on May 9th,
Yes.
Breaker defeated Rollins. On the May 11th episode of Raw, Rollins helped Joe Henry and the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins, and Montez Ford defeat Division. Paul, Braun Breaker, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory. As Rollins helped Dawkins get up after the match, Breaker attempted to spear Rollins, but Rollins moved, causing Dawkins to get hit. Later that night, Rollins attempted to form an alliance with the Street Profits, but Ford was furious at him. On the following week, Rollins defeated Theory after the match. Dawkins came out to help Rollins fend off Paul and Theory. That on the June 1st episode of Rollins, Rollins defeated Breaker with the help of Ford, who took out Theory. A week later, Rollins was in the first round match of the King of the Ring tournament. When Theory prevented Rollins from getting into the pinfall, Lord Ford came out to brawl with Theory. Breaker then speared Rollins, causing Rollins to get eliminated from the tournament. On the June 15th episode, Rollins challenged Breaker to a steel cage match at Night of Champions, which Breaker accepted and was made official. So it's the Blue Steel match. Or
Hmm.
it's either one of them. That not the Hell in a Cell one, but like the steel cage.
Yeah.
Keep them both in.
Yeah.
Um, where are we with this?
I think it's what they're one and one.
Yeah, I'll go with Breaker. I'll go with Brown Breaker.
I say Seth.
Like, because then those two are gonna go out again and again and again, and
No,
we're gonna
I
have
think
a Survivor Series match with these two
you
as
think so.
yeah.
I think that Seth is going to win because I mean, yeah, they can always cheat and throw things over the top of the cage or try to
There it
shut
is.
the door right as Rollins is right there. But I think with the Vision being there and the Street Profits being there, it's kind of you know level playing field.
Of course.
Yeah. But I think Rollins is the better wrestler, so I'm going with the better wrestler.
Fine. Fine, I guess. Better wrestler. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Braun Breaker just because. Why not?
Okay.
I don't trust Rollins. After all that stuff he did, like, yeah, you know what? You're still a heel to me. Go away.
Hey,
Braun.
we'll see. We'll see.
Braun was right. Daniels was right. No, Braun was right.
Yeah.
Braun had a point. Like, Seth is an old man already.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let the hungry new people get up there, even though we don't like him personally. But still, but still. All right. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill, Women's United States Championship. I'm not going all the way back to 2025. On the June 5th episode of SmackDown, Stratton teamed with Charlotte Flair to fight Cargill and Mitchin, accompanied by BFAB. The match concluded when Cargill pinned Stratton after hitting her with Jaded. A week later, Flair and Cargill competed in the first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. BFAB and Mitchin attacked Flair, and then Alexa Bliss and Stratton came out to neutralize BFAB and Mitchin, helping Flair to win the match. After the match, Stratton clarified that she and Flair are not friends, explained that her
Mm-hmm.
assistance to Flair stemmed solely from their shared goal of preventing Cargill from becoming champion. Later that night,
Mm-hmm.
BFAB and Mitchin defeated Stratton and Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green.
Thank you. After the match, Stratton blindsided BFAB and Mitchin, and then she brawled in Cargill until she was overwhelmed by a simultaneous attack by Cargill, BFAB, and Mitchin. After the assault, Cargill picked up the Women's United States Championship belt. A week later, Stratton agreed to defend the title against Cargill and Night Champion. This should be the one that's like a steel cage match.
I think
Keep
it's if they keep going at it, they're going to do it.
This is the Survivor
Or
Series match. Yeah, this is
yeah, they need to either do it at Survivor Series or do it at SummerSlam.
SummerSlam or War Games. It's fine.
Yeah.
Um, what's with
Or they can
strategy
do it
with
in Money in the
Chelsea?
Bank, but
What's going on with Chelsea Green and Tiffy?
the Chelsea's trying to be her bestie.
Oh, okay. You can do
Yeah.
that.
Ever since um
They fired the
what's her
other
butt?
two.
Yeah.
Uh,
Got let go. She's got nobody because Piper Niven's still not back.
she's injured. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's getting
Piper's
released, I think.
injured, and so she's trying to make an alliance, and she's like, you spent all last year making fun of me, calling me names. She's like, I never called you names. She's like, tacky time. She's like, oh, that was like a term of endearment. Like, hey, honey, tacky time. You know?
I love it.
She's like, it's like
Oh
one of your
man.
sweetie, tacky time. But, oh, I think they're just, hopefully Chelsea starts to get back on the winning track, and she goes for a belt soon.
Oh, wasn't she the one that like had a heart issue?
Yeah, she did, but
Okay,
she
yeah,
got it fixed.
she got affected. Okay.
Hmm.
Uh, who we go? Tiffany. Tiffany time.
Yeah, Tiffy. Yep,
Tiffany time. Yeah, we like Tiffany. I love Tiffany. Tiffany time.
we do.
And the main event. I knew this was gonna be it. Cody Rhodes was Gunther versus Sami Zayn, undisputed championship. Where are we? June 5th, June 19th. Should we just go with June 19th? June 5th episode of SmackDown. Rhodes told Gunther that they can have a rematch later that night. Sami Zayn came out to claim that both Rhodes and Gunther did him wrong. Zayn reminded Rhodes that he promised to teach Zayn a lesson after defeating Gunther. Then Rhodes and Zayn both attacked Gunther. As Gunther and Zayn ended up sprawled on the floor, Rhodes went for a suicide dive to Gunther, but Gunther moved and Rhodes accidentally hit Zayn instead. Rhodes offered to help Zayn, but Zayn declined his offer. Later that night, SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis stated that Gunther's lawyers had one condition for Gunther and Rhodes match: Zayn as the special guest referee. On the June 19th episode, Rhodes controversially retained the title against Gunther again for a fast 3 count by Zayn. Rhodes, Gunther, Zayn, and Aldis argued to the gorilla position before Rhodes went back in the ring to demand their match to be restarted. Aldis agreed to restart despite complaints from Zayn. The restarted match eventually ended in no contest after Zayn attacked Gunther and Rhodes. After the match, Gunther demanded Aldis to give him another rematch. Later that night, Rhodes told Aldis that he wanted to beat both Gunther and Zayn, requesting a triple threat match. Aldis made it official for Night of Champions. Cody Rhodes said, "Let me do Homelander. You beat them both."
Hey, this is the only way it's gonna get
Mm,
maybe fixed.
yeah, the only way that it'll be no DQ.
Yeah.
So bring out the freaking the ring steps and hit him. Ugh, someone's gonna bleed.
Yep.
It's probably
Kendo
Rico
sticks,
Kendo
something,
stick.
chairs.
Do whatever he can.
Yep.
Girl Mom Diaries. How are you? Oh hey. Um, not bad. I'm gonna say jeez. Like, there's no way anybody's gonna win the belt right now. Cody Rhodes. Like, wait until Jake, right?
Ooh.
Since you're saying Jake's gonna win. Um, yeah, might as well have it there. Jay versus Cody Rhodes.
Yep.
So yeah, Cody Rhodes wins.
Yep. Cody Rhodes.
Is that simple? I don't have no explanation. I just don't like the other two. I don't want to see Gunther with it. Zayn is always there to like, you know, he almost got it, and no.
Mm-hmm.
Same with NXT until Kevin Owens showed up.
Yeah. Mm.
All right. Do you want to recap right now, or do you want to recap at the very end?
No, we'll recap at the end.
Okay. WWE NXT Great American Bash main card begins at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific on Sunday, June 28th. The event will take place at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. It will be simulcast on CW and ESPN Unlimited in the United States, marking the first NXT live stream event to air on both platforms under a new multi-year agreement. The event will also feature wrestlers from Lucha Libre to AAA worldwide. It will go head-to-head against Forbidden Door, All Elite Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, and World Wonder Ring Stardom. All of those are going? I thought that TNA was in there too.
Let's see. It
Oh, no, no,
says
no, 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 no. It will go head-to-head against Forbidden Door, which has a pay-per-view that has combined uh, AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, and World Wonder Ring Stardom. That's the
right.
Forbidden Door aspect of it. But I think TNA also has a thing there too as well. Let me see.
It says they moved their start time so it didn't interfere.
Who cares? Do it. Interfere. Make it interfere. Not like anybody's gonna watch it. Other than that, TNA is trying to sell also.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that it's done with them. Yeah, they don't want they don't they're trying to sell TNA. So hopefully AEW doesn't buy it,
Mm,
because then we'd have another monopoly, and then either way, I don't want WWE to buy it either. I don't want TKO to buy it.
yeah.
Ugh, it's be so annoying. But whoever ends up getting it, hopefully, like dissolves the partnership between them, and we can have an actual matches, have to fight.
Oh, you
So
mean the partnership between WWE and TNA?
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
All
It
right.
doesn't say what the time is though
Which one?
for TNA.
Oh.
Yeah.
NXT Great American Bash. Couldn't find anything for some of these matches. I don't think they updated it yet.
Mm. They got 7 matches.
Yeah, they do. 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't have anything for that though. So I'm just gonna read off the ones that don't have it at the moment. So Shiloh Hill versus Tristan Angels. From what I remember, thank you for the cake slice. From what I remember, Tristan Angel is so proper and from the colonies,
Mm.
European, and he said he wanted to be Mr. NXT.
Okay.
Shiloh Hill was trying to say, "No, I'm Mr. NXT. We could have a poll," and like he was trying to campaign for it. It was a real campaign. We all know Shiloh Hill from the Boots guy from the dark web.
Mm.
So there's that. I'm gonna go with Shiloh Hill
Okay.
because I like the guy. Like he reminds me I just like him so much because of
Yeah.
how crazy he is. Another match which was added. Zara, oh shit, this is the main event. Probably the main event. Zara versus Tatum Paxley for the NXT Women's North American Championship.
No, it'll probably be Tony D'Angelo and Naraku will be the main
Yeah,
event.
that one. Okay. So Zara versus Tatum Paxley for the NXT Women's North American Championship.
I
Uh,
say Zarya.
Zara.
Let her retain.
Yeah. Like I don't want her coming out to the main roster just yet.
Nope, not yet.
But
And if she
imagine that,
does, she needs to go to SmackDown. So
right? But imagine that they got the wrong girl.
Hmm.
I love Ruka, but she is just messing up.
Yeah.
But what if they got the wrong girl? And they should have gotten Zarya instead and like gotten Soruka to train more on NXT. That would be
Well,
much better.
she's what? One or she's two and what? Four? 2 and 4?
Yeah.
So
Um, match over here. It's only proper that I have make this match first that we talk about on a Wednesday.
on the Wednesday.
On a Wednesday. Um, Ren Sinclair versus Ariana Grace versus or Izzy Dam. Who won?
No,
Oh, damn it. Who's going it?
it's Ariana Grace.
Oh yeah,
She
Ariana
won
Grace.
last night.
Yes, she did. And then they turned on what's his face?
Um, Sean Spears.
Yeah, they turned on Sean
Yeah,
Spears. And
yeah,
then when they turned on freaking Tatum Paxley, that's horrible.
yeah.
On June 16th episode of NXT, Izzy Dam and Ariana Grace were victorious in the first round at number one contenders tournament for the WWE Women's P Championship. A week later, Grace defeated Dame after Dame got distracted by her calling stablemate Sean Spears. Grace earned the right to challenge Ren Sinclair for the title at the Great American Bash. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Um, what else? I'm gonna say Ren Sinclair. Renze. I gotta say
Yeah.
Renze. I love Ren. I love Ren. Who else is in here? Okay. Um, Ren. You say Ren?
Ren. Yeah,
Ren. Okay.
Ren. Hmm.
All right. Lola Vice versus Kendall Gray for the NXT Women's Championship. On the May 12th episode of NXT, Kalani Jordan and Kendall Gray battled each other in the ring. During the match, Izzy and NXT Women's Champion Lola Vice brawled from backstage to ringside, accidentally tripping Sinclair and distracting Gray. After losing to Gray, Jordan shoved Vice for hitting her injured ally before Dame knocked Vice out. On the following week, Jordan Gray and Dame argued over who deserved to get a shot at the NXT Women's Championship. Vice announced that Dame would receive her title shot on the following episode. While Jordan was vocally furious
Curious.
at Vice's decision, Sinclair blindsided Jordan with her crutch. On the May 26th episode, Vice successfully retained the NXT Women's Championship against Dame. On June 9th episode, Gray defeated Jordan to earn the right to challenge Vice for the Women's Championship at the Great American Bash. Oh, yeah. Okay. Um, Jesus. Oh, she Gento said something about on Twitter about uh watch Great American Bash because she has something in honor of Kurt Angle,
Oh yeah. Okay.
like an homage to Kurt Angle. So I'm like, oh, because she does the whole wraps her straps and everything and does the same thing that Kurt Angle does. So I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna get to see that. But I'm still gonna say Lola Vice.
Yeah, I say Lola Vice too.
Um, haven't seen. It's like I love watching obviously Wednesday
Hmm.
and Kendall,
Yeah.
but you know, like yeah, I'm still gonna say Lola. We're here for Lola. It's Lola. Uh, Saquon Sugars versus Dion Lennox. At
Hmm.
Vengeance Day on February 15th, 2025, Dion Lennox and Saquon Sugars, along with Cutler, James, and Cyrus Griffin, defeated the stable Dark State. That brothers, blah blah blah. On the February 24th, 2026 episode, Sugars and Griffin lost the title to Vanity Project. On the May 19th episode, Lennox and Sugar's challenge the Vanity Project for the title, with Sugar's taking the pin. After the match, Lennox and Griffin and James attack Sugar's, kicking the weak link out of the stable. On the June 2nd episode, Sugars attacked James with a bat as Dark State made their entrance. A week later, Sugars caused a distraction that led to Lennox suffering a loss. On the June 11th episode, Sugars versus Lennox at the Great American Bash was announced. Um, he has great mic skills.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw that last night.
Yeah, I watched that last night too.
Like, he's good.
Yeah.
Like the other guys are good too, but it's like, yeah, I get it. Pretty good stuff. I'm gonna go. It is a regular match. Nothing about it. It's just
Yeah, just
I
singles.
love. It's just like a. All right, cool. Let's put this in here. Um, just Chuck Saquon. Just like I'm gonna take out all the members of Dark State. So Dion
Mm-hmm.
Lennox goes first. And then we'll probably get matches, one-on-one matches against the other guys.
He's
So
already beat
James.
them. Well,
Oh, okay.
he took them out so he could get to Lennox. And so he's like, we're going to see who the real leader is, kind of thing. So I don't think the other one is going to get I don't think there's going to be changing in Dark State. I just think he's like, we're going to see who the real leader is. So,
Okay. So Saquon. I'm saying
yeah,
Saquon.
Saquon. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sugars. Saquon. Yes. The name is just like, what do we call him?
Yeah.
We're gonna call him Saquon Sugars for the entire duration of the entire
I
show.
guess so. Hey,
All right.
I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Okay.
Okay, go for it.
I'll be right back.
I'll be here. I'm gonna put myself on mute. Okay. Okay. Can I change my stuff on? Oh, I can watch the game. I forgot about that. Who's winning? Anybody know? 3-0. Mexico. Meanwhile, there's like 2 games happening at once. And I just like, can I just watch one of them? And all you can hear is the crowd. I don't know. I just thought the Fox Sports on YouTube would have at least one match, and no, they got like simulcast. They're not even showing the game at all. They're just showing the coaches. But I'm like going on YouTube, not YouTube, Google, and refreshing it to see what's going on over there. Yeah, Mexico's winning. Hi, hi, how you doing? Hi. What's going on? So stuff is falling. Like I put Tinkatink was up there earlier and it fell, so I decided to put more Pico on up there and it just like fell down the struggle. I'm like, yeah, what the hell, dude? Why is everything falling down? For those wondering on that side. I bet YouTube has it. Like you can see it falling down and stuff. It's crazy. And then there's the stuff that I had earlier. Is that it? Full time? Ooh, Mexico wins. Mexico won. It's over. It's over. It's over. All right, that means what? The brackets around the 32. Canada is in, Morocco's in, Germany, USA, Brazil, Mexico, Switzerland, and Argentina. Yeah, I could put them up there. The little ones in the box, yeah. Projected winners. I'll just wait until I'll just wait until it tells me. I don't need to see the whole like these are the numbers. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Um, but yeah, Canada, Morocco, Germany, USA, Brazil, Mexico, Switzerland, and Argentina. So obviously, I got our Mexico. Mexico won,
Yay!
right?
Good
What was
job.
it? 3-0. 3-0. So they're up
Wow.
there. They're
I'm back
they're good.
now.
It's over with. The other game that's going on right now is Korea, South Korea versus South Africa. 9 points. Mexico has 9 points. South Africa has 4. South Korea has 3, and Czechia has 1 point. That's the Group A standings. So we're just waiting on who gets to be number 2, South Korea or South Africa. Or maybe Czechia. If they win like another one, it'd be like 4, tie to 4. Then they have to face South Africa to like advance one of them each other. Okay. Um, what's next? Are we still here? I said Saquon. You said Saquon.
Yep, Saquon.
All right. Miles Bourne versus Tavian Heights. Ooh, the catch crew. The no quarter catch crew. NQ Ren's Ren's Sinclair's stable. Wow.
Mm.
The Ren catch crew. Yeah. So Miles Bourne, Tavian
Well,
Heights.
that they both are not in it anymore.
Yeah, they left the stage to pursue singles opportunities after each of them defeated Charlie Dempsey on the June 3rd, 2025 and July 29th episode of NXT. Oh, we beat the guy that we had in there. So let's just leave.
Yeah.
On the May 19th, 2026, Thank You for Heart Me episode, Bourne and Tori D'Angelo faced off against Mason Rook and Cam Hendricks. Heights ran out to assist Bourne, but accidentally knocked Hendricks into Bourne, allowing Rook and Hendricks to attack Bourne and secure the victory. Later that night, Bourne and Heights had a heated argument backstage, after which Heights stormed off. On the June 2nd episode, Bourne and Heights lost against Dark State. After the match, Bourne and Heights lost against Dark State. After the match, Bourne helped Heights stand up, but Heights shoved him away. On the June 9th episode, Tavion challenged Bourne to a match for the NXT North American Championship at the Great American Bash. Jackson Drake appeared to state his dislike for Bourne giving title matches for his friends. Heights then challenged Drake to number 1 contenders match for Bourne's title. Their match took place a week later. During the match, Bourne helped Heights fend off Drake's bad new project stablemates, Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes. Brad Baylor. That sounds like a freaking villain name right there already. What the hell? And then I seen them too. Like I seen what they look like. It's like
Yeah.
Ricky Smokes, Brad Baylor.
Mm.
Jackson Drake. You all sound so ill. You can't
Sound like
make.
good villains.
Yeah. It allowed Heights to defeat Drake and earned the right to challenge Bourne at the Great American Bash. When Bourne raised Heights' arm after the match, Heights pulled away, stating that he could have won on his own. Okay, next time I'll let them beat you then. Shit.
Yeah. Look, it's me and you. You know.
All stablemates? Come on.
Yeah.
Bring back the quarter cash crew. NQ CC. NQCC. I love how like Charlie Dempsey has been in all these stables because he betrayed the other one.
Sure. Well, like father,
And
like son, right?
right, yeah, William Regal. I
Yeah.
love it. Like, all right, I'm gonna go with this stable now. Why? And now he's with the second generation ones. I'm gonna go with Miles Bourne because I just see him just going off
Yeah.
and continuing. Plus, yeah, hell yeah, he's a great wrestler. He does stuff, but Tavion Law is also good. Don't get me wrong, Tavion's good, great.
Sure. Yeah.
That's why they were in the freaking
But
group.
Miles is just a little bit better, right?
Yeah, yeah. Let's ask Ren. Queen Ren, which one do you want your teams? The Google Wonder. There was a Wednesday last week with what's her face, Adriana something.
Grace.
Great, not Adriana Grace, the other one.
Mm.
So
Oh, the one
filming,
from Birthright?
yeah, they were filming at the same time,
Uh,
and they're like, "No, this is my time. This is my Wednesday. This is mine." It was fun.
mhm.
Uh Main event: Tony D'Angelo versus Narako NXT Championship. Oh, where are we? Let's go. May 26th episode, and D'Angelo challenged Narako, demanded that he openly admit his desire for a title shot. Narako declared his intention to keep D'Angelo as champion so they could face off. Later that night, Narako warned Rook not to interfere in D'Angelo's title's defense against Cam Hendricks. The following week, on the following episode, Naraku and Rook thwarted Hendricks' attempt to legally use weapons during his NXT Championship challenge against D'Angelo, who successfully retained the title by defeating him. The following week, Naraku and Rook, Mason Rook, following Naraku and Mason Rook fought to determine D'Angelo's challenger for the NXT Championship at the Great American Bash, with Naraku emerging victorious. Later that night, Naraku gave D'Angelo a card containing a yellow kanji symbol, inviting him to a battle. Last night, from what I learned, Naraku did a whole fireball on Tony D'Angelo.
When he opened the contract.
Yeah. Mason Rook came out. Oh, like, I'll take his place. He's big. He's bad. He'll body slam your dad. He's big. He's bad. He'll body slam your dad. Yeah. So we thought we were going to do that. But instead, Tony D'Angelo came out and with half of his face all in makeup. Bandaged up, some makeup. And no, I'm severely burned, but I'm still gonna fight. That's not how a burn victim looks like right away. You want to know what a burn victim looks like right away? Go look at Undertaker. No, not Hell in a Cell, was it? Was it the cages? The big cage?
Yeah. What was it? It was Randy Orton versus Bray, right?
No, it was the cage, the big cage from February.
Oh,
Elimination Chamber.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Elimination Chamber, and his pyro went off late.
Yeah.
And it caught fire on his suit, on his leather jacket, on his body.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho saw it, and he's all like, "Oh shit!" And he looked at him from the pod and everything. He's all like, like he.
Are you okay? Stop, drop, and roll.
he was trying to break character. He's like trying to break character and like
Sure,
looked at
sure.
the referees and told them, "Give him some water."
Yeah,
And that's when he grabbed the entire water and just spared it all over him.
yeah,
And later that night, like everybody's fighting him, and he's just "Ugh!"
yeah,
And it was rough. It was rough. But yeah, that's what a burn victim looks like. Tony D'Angelo is just like, "Arr!"
yeah.
um, damn. Oh, Naraku already losing a match. Shit, I don't. That's wrong. This is so wrong.
Hey,
Or either he loses or he wins, and it's like the first match he wins out here, and it's the NXT Championship. He
yeah,
loses, you're already burying him. Why? Um, I'm gonna go with Tony D'Angelo. Like
yeah, me too.
this dude has come a long way since
I think
2020.
so. I don't think like the newcomers should win their first match. Well, they should win their first match, but their first match, like going for a championship, to me seems not right.
Right.
So I say give your all.
Yeah.
You lose, you lose clean, but you keep this going.
Hmm.
So let's say what's the next PLE for so or maybe do it at SummerSlam. You know, make it come up to the main roster just for a night and say, hey, we want to do it there. You know, the GMs talk. And make it happen.
Make it happen.
Yep. So he loses on Sunday, but they make it happen at SummerSlam. Give him a
Like,
bigger stage to, you know,
get this.
so.
Like that one.
Because hey, if they can bring AAA, you know, uh, wrestlers to be in PLEs, I say why not NXT because it's their third brand. So why
Yeah.
not?
We forgot to totally talk about AAA and what happened and the Perros del Mal.
The mask versus mask.
No,
Oh,
the stable. Oh, you didn't.
whoa! Oh wait, no, is that with
It was Garza,
who is it? Garza and
Carmen
and
Petrovic,
Humberto.
and Humberto. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Garza and Humberto, and Carmen Petrovic, and Daga, and someone else
Okay.
that from NXT.
Okay.
But Daga is from the stable. What is it?
Okay.
Like they already said it. Like the dogs
Let's
of
see.
war, the dogs of somebody said it. Like, oh no, what is the dogs of war doing here? I was like, oh come on,
Hmm.
really? That's not what they're gonna call it, are they? The bad dogs.
Okay.
Um, but like yeah, and I'm just like, this is an old staple from like 10, 15 years ago when Pedro Aguayo Jr.
Yeah.
and the Garza, the original Garza,
Uh huh.
and that's why those Garzas are on there. Like, oh,
Okay.
this is my uncle. This is my father. Like, this is my uncle, and he started it, and we want to like continue it. So I'm like, Undertaker is doing a great job over there. Hell yeah, let's
Yeah.
go. He brought
Yeah.
back a stable,
Los
and
Perros del
hopefully,
Mal.
yeah,
Angel Berto, Bronco Nima,
yeah, Bronco
Daga,
Nemo,
and
the other guy,
Carmen Petrovic.
yeah, those guys.
Mm, a
I'm
girl.
like, yeah, and I'm just like, oh shoot, and they took off their hoodies and it revealed it. I was like, no way, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And Rey Mysterio's the new
The GM there.
GM, and he's just like in front row and watching this whole thing happen, get what was the phrase? El Grande Americano getting beat up by them. And
Hmm.
I'm like, Ray, why don't you do something? It's like, oh, I just love watching this. Oh no, they're back. Oh no. It's like, yeah, dude. I mean, um, what I hope it would happen here
Okay.
is that when they bring up the fact that Hector Garza, original Hector Garza, OG,
Okay.
and Pedro Aguayo Jr. started the stable, that they also bring up the fact that, now they're both gone, and they look over at Rey Mysterio, and then they attack him. And everybody thinks it's for no reason, but there is a reason. Because Rey Mysterio was Pedro Aguayo Jr.'s last match.
Mm.
And I'm just like, oh, what if they do that? That'd be crazy if they did. Because that's how he passed away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was that
He
the
had
one that was in the? They were in the ring, and he
yeah,
like had a heart attack or something.
he had a heart attack, but
Okay.
he Ray went for the 619.
Right.
I think it was Conan who saw that Pedro was like his eyes were
Not.
glazed over. Not
Yeah. Yeah.
because he told him like you gotta move, you gotta move. He didn't move.
Mhm.
Ray knew the cue that he had to move, but he didn't move. So Ray just like did the 619 anyways, but he didn't hit him at
Sure.
all. And then he looked over and everybody's all like, "What's going on?"
Right.
Conan took Pedro out of the ring and started giving him compressions on his chest, and that's when
Yeah.
everybody's all like, "Oh shit," like, "Oh."
Yeah.
So they took him to the
Yeah.
hospital.
Because I thought I saw something. I think Rey Mysterio had a like he had a special, and they talked about
Yeah,
that, and he said he was that when he was non-masked.
no, he was still masked.
Oh, he
He was
was
probably
masked.
around
Okay.
Lucha Libre, Lucha Underground, around there, around that
Okay.
time.
And he showed up. I think he showed up unmasked to the funeral or something.
You pay respect.
Yeah. You know,
Still
and
has
I remember his, they were talking to, what was I seeing it on? They were talking to Rey Mysterio's wife, and she's like, he was so tore up about it, because he's like, it was supposed to be like a retirement match, but it ended up that was, his last match, like for good, like, and it killed him. But and she said he was, he was so distraught. And it said that almost made him not want to be a wrestler again anymore.
yeah, that was
So,
the worst time to be around, like around that
yeah,
year. He was
sure.
he disappeared for like a little while, and then he came back.
Right.
But yeah, that's like Daga and them would be like looking over at Rey Mysterio and just like, "You're
Hmm.
next, and we're gonna come after you."
Oh, no.
I'm the general manager. Be like, "You can't touch me. I'm the general manager." No,
Yeah.
we're gonna come after
Yeah.
you.
Uh-huh.
And everybody be like wondering why. I was like, you know why. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I know what you did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
All right. Um, recap time.
Yeah.
All right. So recap. Let's go all the way back to WWE United Champions kickoff on Saturday, June 27th, 2026 at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 noon Central, 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's you.
Yep.
Jay Uso versus Ova Femi. You said Jay.
Yes.
I said Ova.
Hmm.
Io Sky versus Liv Morgan.
Io.
Yeah, Io. Yeah, let's go
Okay.
with Io. It was like it's tricky because her injury. She's not really injured, but it's like, you know what? I want to see Io versus Liv Morgan and then Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Both belts on the line. Let's do it. Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints. Ooh, Trick
Correct.
Williams. Whoop that trick.
Hmm.
Whoop that trick in Saudi Arabia. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
With the lemon pepper steppers, let's talk
There
about
it
it.
is. Let's talk about it with the lemon pepper steppers. Like growing some culture over there. Seth Rollins with Braun Breaker for steel cage match. I said Braun Breaker.
I say Seth.
Cody Rhodes versus Gunther versus Sami Zayn, undefeated championship.
Cody.
Cody.
Mhm.
And Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill, Women's United States Championship.
Tiffany.
Tiffy time.
Time.
NXT Great American Bash. Main card begins 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific on Sunday, June 28th. Shiloh Hill versus Tristan Angels. I said Shiloh.
Yep, Shiloh Hill.
Lola Vice versus Kendall Gray. I said Lola.
Lola.
Miles Bourne versus Tabby and Heights. I said Miles.
Miles. I
Saquon.
think we agreed on all of these.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah.
Saquon Sugar versus Deion Lennox. I said Saquon.
Yep.
Zaria versus Tatum Paxley. I said Zaria.
Daria.
Happy Wednesday. Ren Sinclair versus Ariana Grace for the Women's
Yep.
Speed Championship. I said Ren
Ren.
because it's Wednesday. And finally, Tony D'Angelo versus Naraku for the NXT Championship. I said Tony D'Angelo.
Tony D'Angelo. Yep.
Yeah, we agreed.
Yay.
We agreed on this one. All right. That is great. An hour and 20 minutes. That's fine. We did. We came to do stuff. Mexico beat Czechia. Brazil advances. We're good. We're good. Ready to go? Ready to head out?
Ready.
Okay. What else are we doing this weekend? You good?
Mhm.
Anything else you doing this weekend?
I have a funeral.
You have a funeral? Okay. Um.
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do stuff. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out on Saturday. That's all. We're just gonna hang out. I'll probably watch the game during that time. I'd just be like yelling goal the entire time. Goal! There you are. All right, you ready to go? You ready to go?
Yep.
Okay. And just like that, the predictions have been made, the brackets have been debated, the champion have been chosen. The champions have been chosen, at least on paper. Now we get to find out how many of our predictions survived a weekend. Tonight, Menace and I broke down everything coming up for Night of Champions at NXT Great American Bash, talked about who we think walks out victorious, who might shock the world, and which matches could steal the entire weekend. As always, some of these predictions are going to age beautifully, some won't. It's fine, totally fine. Others are just going to age like milk left in the car during Florida summer. No, that's part of fun. We also checked in on the World Cup standings and followed the latest developments involving our teams Norway, Mexico, Argentina, Portugal, USA, Brazil. And honestly, it's just Norway, Mexico, USA, and Brazil. The other teams are just Messi and the guy that I called
Ronaldo.
the guy that I called overrated like last week,
Uh-huh.
Ronaldo, because I don't know. I'm like, is this your king?
Is it? It's not Cristiano Ronaldo, is it, or is it the other Ronaldo?
No, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay.
So yeah, I apologize for saying that. He scored. He scored a freaking goal. That's about it.
Oh.
Nothing home to write about. Just a regular guy. Both of them, Messi and Portugal and Ronaldo. So yeah. Either way, I'm still rooting for Norway, Mexico, USA, and Brazil. And Leanna's laughing in the chat. Every match feels bigger now. Every point matters. Every result changes the road to the final. And if you're listening after the Mexico versus Czechia match, hopefully we got the result we wanted. I know I did. And if not, well, that's why they play the games. Next week, we'll be right back here breaking down everything that happened, the winners, the losers, the surprises, the moments everyone will be talking about. And of course, we'll continue following the World Cup as the tournament keeps heating up because around here, summer means wrestling, soccer, nostalgia, gaming, and whatever random rabbit hole the community decides to send us down next. Menace, before we
Yes.
really go, take a breath with me. The predictions are done. The matches are ahead of us. And for a few hours this weekend, we'll all get to sit back and enjoy the ride. Thank you for spending this time here in my third place. Not home, not work, just a space where we show up, tell stories, share memories, and leave the porch light on for whoever needs a place to hang out. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. This is the M3P podcast, where community, creativity, nostalgia, wrestling predictions, and World Cup chaos always have a seat on the porch. And until next time, and don't forget, when your team scores this weekend, don't celebrate quietly. Stand up, point dramatically at absolutely nobody, scare the neighbors, and yell it the way it was meant to be yelled. Goal!
Go!
I put the echo on. I'm sorry. Everybody's gonna hear us.
Bye, everybody.
All right. You guys have a great night. Enjoy. Menace, thank you for stopping in. Love
Yep.
you. Have fun. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your day. And I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
Bye. See you later.
Bye.